What's up, besties? I'm gonna show you how you can save hundreds of dollars on your wedding invites. And no, this isn't sponsored, it's not an advertisement, it's just me being very resourceful and figuring out how to do things on a budget, because we all know weddings are super expensive. All right, let's get started. So I'll start with my save the dates. There's no reason that you need to go and spending like $400 on somebody to make your save the dates for you. If you have Canva and you know how to use a computer, which is not that difficult, you can make the cutest save the dates. Your first option, you can go to Etsy, you can buy a digital download of any kind of handwritten, whimsical, romantic, whatever kind of style you like, you can buy it from Etsy. Then they give you a code, and then you go and you download it, and you can edit it sometimes on Canva, sometimes on like a different website that you can put in your own information. So that's one way you can do it. The other way is what I did, is I sort of used those things that I saw on Etsy and Pinterest as like inspiration. And then because I know how to use Canva, I also have Canva Pro. A lot of the features are available on just regular Canva, but I also use Canva Pro for YouTube videos. So I pay their subscription, which I think is like $10 a month for it. And then you can do what I did. And I will show you first the save the date. Starting with my save the date, I really like the blue. I like the handwritten kind of romantic theme. Basically, yeah, I just did this myself on Canva. I literally wrote save the date, choose my font. There's some art that you can use that's free to use on Canva, which I literally just did that for the art. Then on the back, I went to free QR code website where it generates a QR code for whatever kind of website you want. And I basically just screenshotted it and put it on the back so that people can scan it and they can go to our wedding website and they can look at more details from there. So these were the save the dates, super easy. And then I just had them printed with VistaPrint. You can pick the shape, the size, the material of the invites that you want, and then it's super cheap and they always have discount codes. And yeah, I think I got it in like maybe a week after I ordered them. Yeah, quality is really good as well. So that's what I did for the save the dates. Literally just found inspiration I liked, went on Canva, and Canva is so good and can literally do all this stuff for you. My wedding is a destination wedding, and I thought that it would be really cool to sort of show the guests where we're going to be married. So I sort of tried to make it look like a postcard. I took a picture of the venue and I put on like a vintage filter, and then I made it with a date on the bottom, and I made it like a little postcard so that I put this in with the save the dates, and then people can sort of visualize. And that way people can visualize where the wedding will be and sort of get a better picture of that. This is a picture of the finished save the date package that we didn't end up sending out to these individuals because we changed our mind. But basically, this is what it looks like. This is another really cool personalized thing that I did. So I don't know if you can see, but it has our initials, A and B, and it looks like kind of like old school with this. So another good thing that I did with this, you can buy these stamps like for $40, which is absolutely insane for this little tiny metal thing. So I think I had this made off of AliExpress. I just sent in my design and they printed it. And they printed it on the stamp. Had this made for like literally $5. Perfect, probably gonna reuse it as well. So don't go and spend $40 on one from like Etsy or other companies that make them, because you don't need to spend that much. Just give yourself ample time before you wanna make the invites and save the dates, and that way that it will arrive. All right, and then of course with these kind of wax sealers, you want to buy the wax as well. So I also just bought this, I think from AliExpress or Temu, or it's something cheap, and I just got like a navy blue color because those are the colors for my wedding. And then another cool thing that I did was I realized that I'm gonna have to write my return address on all the envelopes. So I found like a stamper, which I also ordered from VistaPrint. I think it was like $15, but it literally saved me so much time when I was putting the return address for every little one. You just stamp it, stamp it, stamp it. So that was also super helpful for these. So yeah, this was the save the dates. Now let's get into the official invitations. I really found some ones that I loved on Pinterest, and I looked at the websites that sell them, and they were like $400 just for the design, and then you have to also pay for like all the copies of them that you're doing, which is like crazy. One of them was like $600. So the vibe that I'm going for is very like hand-drawn, very like authentic, kind of like somebody literally made it themselves, very like vintagey, like old money kind of vibe. So I originally wanted a sketch of the venue on the outside of the invite. So I thought maybe I could go to ChatGPT and get them to do a sketch. I put in a picture of the venue, and then the sketches that it was giving me like it just wasn't what I was looking for really. And I tried with a bunch of different stuff, but it didn't really work. But they do really cool watercolor sketches if that's what you're looking for. But I was looking for more of like a hand-drawn, like black and white like sketch. I actually paid someone off Etsy. I saw the ones that she did and I thought they were so gorgeous. So I was like, it was like $70. So she sketched the venue and then did our names as well. So I really like how they turned out. Like it just looks hand-drawn and I love it. So yeah, she sends you it and then you can just edit in like the date, the time, the location, all that stuff. And then I also got it printed once again from VistaPrint, and I used kind of like a textured linen paper, I guess. So yeah, this is a close-up. And then on the back, it just looked so plain. So I got ChatGPT to do a sketch of my dog, and then I just put like an A and a B at the top. These are the actual invites themselves. And with the invites, she also did like an RSVP card as well. So usually when you send out invites, people return these with either they can or they can't come, which I thought was super cute idea. But I wanted to give people the opportunity to do it online as well, because we know, everyone's busy. Nobody has time to go to the post office. So I use a QR code again, and it links back to our wedding website where you can RSVP there. And I'm using the Knot, so it's a really straightforward RSVP system that you can do in there. So that's that. Then I also just put this little blue, it's like details of the wedding. I don't like love how this one turned out. The blue is a little bit mismatching than the blue what I wanted. It's a little bit too light of a blue. See how they're kind of different? But you know what? It was like $40. I don't really want to go reprint more because it's a waste. So I just did like details, like attire, location, food and drink, obviously a little more detail about that. And then I just said like all the details on the wedding website, but just in case people wanted just a general little package of the wedding. And then I accidentally ordered the wrong envelopes from VistaPrint. They were supposed to be for the whole thing and for the invites, but they ended up being a little too small. So I'm going to use this envelope as the envelope for people to return the RSVP in. And then I was very handy with this one. So you know the stamp that I had originally made for the save the dates. Well, this one was in black ink, so I had to take apart the whole stamper, and I got some white ink, and I was using it to stamp all the return address envelopes. So I bought some white and I stamped them all, and I really like how they turned out. It looks like super cute. So that's what I have so far. And then I just bought like a bunch of these rolls. I'm just gonna wrap it and with a little bow, and just to make it look a little extra like package put together. And then I will take the envelopes that's gonna hold everything, and then I made an envelope insert in it. So I'm gonna show you me doing that because I'm gonna do it right now. So you can also do this on Canva as well, but I really wanted to do like an insert for the envelopes just because they are like another sketch of Athens, I think it is. I just found it on like Google. And just like fun and personalized. Hopefully they fit. And then to do this, I also got some of this Scotch like permanent tape kind of thing just to tape the inside. I watched like a bunch of TikToks on how to do it and how to make your own. And then to finish it all off, I got some white wax so that I can do the wax seal on the inside. And then that should be it. So when my envelopes finally came, I realized that the inserts were actually not the right size for the envelopes. And I already had them all printed and cut, so I just had to go in and recut everything to make them look sort of better. In the end, they didn't actually fit perfectly, and that's fine. I already had them printed off. I didn't want to waste more paper and money, so I kind of just left it as it is. I took the double-sided tape and I just went along the top edges of the insert so that when it goes in, it can just be taped down that way, so that I use less tape because I didn't want to have to buy 2 of the tape rolls either. And I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. Like, obviously it's not perfect, but I still think it looks good. And then this is me putting together the envelopes. So I basically just took the invite, then I took the details, then I took the little RSVP envelopes with the RSVP cards, and then I wrapped it up nicely in a little bow. I thought it was just kind of a nice little touch to add. And that is how I DIY'd my wedding invites and my save the dates. If you want to see more, I will be DIYing my stationery. So if you want to subscribe, and you'll get to see when I make those videos. Thanks for watching.